So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Rui Costa stood his ground strongly. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And here's Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Mbappe, he's a sharp little ball here. And he's been shifted off it. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Well, don't worry too much about sophistication and style where Gennaro Gattuso's involved, but my goodness me, despite all of that, he's priceless to any team, isn't he?
Yeah, he's living proof of the benefits of keeping it simple, Peter.
Shoots! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
All over in seconds, that's what they can do to you.
Yeah, well, the opposition had plenty of warning here, Peter. Look at how quick they were going the other way. Exactly what you need when you're playing on the counter-attack.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And here's Zaire Emery. Van Basten. Chance for a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Pullet has it in a wide position. Deep cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Rafinha. Now, what about a counter-attack?
Jeff, Chiba really are packing the box now.
Yeah, it does seem to be something of a numbers game they're playing.
Well, it's exactly the right approach, Peter. If you can deliver quality balls from out wide, you need to make sure there's someone on the end of it. Simple. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And here's Van Basten. And here's Rafinha. Pullet. And this is Pullet. That has been slung wide. Hangs in a cross. He rises! And it's hoisted clear. Zaire Emery looking for the run. Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Gattuso making good progress on the right-hand side. And it's Rui Costa. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
15 minutes till half-time. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Mbappe looks to get on the end of this. Rui Costa short changes him with that pass. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now.
Rummenigge really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
To Michelis, a player of legendary status. Mbappe. Can he get on the end of this? Played out towards the right wing. Can he finish? They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all scored. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
Everyone, please welcome our players. Substitution on the field. Number 6, Gattuso.
Milan get the second half started.
Is number 4, Gullit.
Mitoma. Now it's Ibrahimovic, and it's Kimmich. And it's Yaya Toure. Yaya Toure. Now it's Rui Costa. Lovely bit of skill. Played into the middle. Milan are looking to break at pace. Zaire Emery. He's got away. Oh, they can break here. He's looking wide. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. That's a little off target. Koundé. Zaire Emery. And here's Mbappe. And it's Zaire Emery. Yaya Toure. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Almost an hour gone. Zaire Emery wins the duel this time. Now that looks a decent ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Yaya Toure. Rui Costa. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, this is intriguing.
Good ball, good take. Now Yaya Toure. Tries a shot! Rafinha has created one goal already. Rodri. Koundé. Looking to play him in. He is through here. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rummenigge picks it up out wide. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's really well manoeuvred.
This is the time you need that pace.
And this is Hullet. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rodri. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Now it's Mbappe. He has found a way through. Oh, well played, well played. Rijkaard gets it clear. And Rafinha.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Mitoma. Passing is crisp and sharp. Zaire Emery.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well, that has not gone well.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge.
And it's Iniesta.
Number 10.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from...
And pull it!
15.
Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Koundé. Mbappe. He'll try to keep this alive. In again. And he's taking no chances there.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And he was alert to it. Shot and the finish! And that may well be that. That is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things.
Kane! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Beckham plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. He's got away. Now it's Yamal. Looking for a runner. Goes for a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Abiati making his 100th appearance here today, of course.
Yeah, something that I mentioned to him in person before the match, Peter, although it took some time to register. Pretty much the same with me on my 100th game. I was more focused on winning than anything else.
It's Ibrahimovic! Good strike, quite an alarm. Yaya Toure. Turns back here, probably the best option. And they've switched it over to the other side, and it's Kimmich. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Knocks it into space. Hazard. Messi tries to play it through. Now the ball in. Gattuso plays it long. And here's Hazard. And this is Kane. Kane was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? Oh, denied brilliantly.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Kimmich with the short one. Bullet! Now that is commitment to the cause. Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Yaya Toure! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Kane. And it's Balde. Gattuso was in no mood for any of that. Well, nothing to report in terms of goals, but it's not for the want of trying.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Balde puts a cross in. Abbiati claims it without any fuss.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Maldini. Nicely aimed pass. Kimmich is onto this. Mitoma. Hullet. Hullet! It's loose now and they want to get it back. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Yaya Toure. Passes short and sharp, and he's chosen to go back.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, it's a great ball here. Ibrahimovic! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chouameni goes long. That has ended up in no man's land. Ibrahimovic might just make this. Now it's Hullet. Hullet has got himself a free kick. And it's Hullet. Driving forward. Oh, sweet feet. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. They've got to be quick moving this forward. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. And we are up to the break.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Jeff, Chiba clearly have been the better side here.
He rises! Marvellous goal!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
And the keeper beats it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And that could set him on his way. Lovely bit of skill. Mitoma. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. So, third corner of the game. And it's been taken short. He's found the... He's had a shot! And now a sudden chance to counter.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
Balde. And it's Balde. Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Ibrahimovic looking to get on the end of this. He's found a way past. And it's Hazard. Now it's Beckham. Hazard has it out wide and in space. And they're back on the ball again. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Mateus coming on here, a change that was broadly anticipated.
Yeah, he's looking for instructions, probably something along the lines of go make a nuisance of yourself.
Decent chance! And that is doing no harm at all. The muscular approach does pay off here. Searching pass he's played there. So what can they make of this? Yaya Toure. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He could be in here. Shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
So the team's separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. 1-0 the score. Chance here to counter. The less said about that pass, the better. Time then for the first substitution of the game. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Messi. Here's Chouameni. And here's Beckham. Closing in on goal. 1-0 as we head towards the end. Well, the movement is... Chance, surely! And that could have brought them level.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Coming on to replace him is number 20, Vinicius Junior.
Mitoma. And he's worked it through. Oh, nice touch. Takes aim and big header! And again! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. So their fourth corner of the game. Kimmich goes short. Ibrahimovic! It's there! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! 2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
And the shot! Mitoma looking to be a menace in the final third. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, good take in a good area. Big chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Julie just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Messi. Coming on the field is number 8,
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Mitoma. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Bruyne.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rijkaard. And there goes the final whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We have already started here. Shoots! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the game's first significant moment, and he gets big! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Nice-looking ball.
He'll be disappointed with that.
Plays a sharp little ball here. That's very neat. And this is Ibrahimovic. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery, The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Gattuso, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Endrick is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
He's got tall! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Costa Curta. Played into space. That's the keeper's ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. Jeff Chiba really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Ibrahimovic, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fenerbahce finding their passes. Picked out brilliantly. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. 2 up now, and they are cruising. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Fenerbahce are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Beckham. Fenerbahce looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose. If they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Forlan tries a deft little ball. Now it's Endrick. Up he goes! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's lost his man here. Hullet. And here's Hullet. And it's Kimmich. Mitoma. Now it's Lukaku. Great chance! And yes, it's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
Oh, this looks sharp. Gives it back. Pull it. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Mateus. Endrick. He's tried one! Mitoma, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Endrick. Batistuta! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And it's Forlan. And here's Forlan. Mateus. And this is Forlan, played in.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Ibrahimovic chasing after it. And the first half is done. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Here we go again.
Jeff Chiba can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Pullet goes steaming forward. Utoma. Ball swung in. Tonali, passing is crisp and sharp, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Yaya Toure. Now, can they get him away? Bastoni makes the interception. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Forlan. And this is Batistuta. He's through, now is he in? There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Referee's given a throw. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Kimmich, good, strong midfield running here. Oh, nice touch. Fenerbahce appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he's managed to get free.
Jeff Chiba really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Now there's a fine ball. Iniesta, header! In for the pieces! And it's hit the woodwork and out! So there's going to be another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Mateus. That's a sharp pass. Endrick. Now it's Batistuta. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Bastoni looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Tonali. Forlan. Beckham, who's set up one goal so far.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And Mateus. And again! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Substitution for Fenerbahce. Number 22.
Fenerbahce can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Del Piero to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ibrahimovic, it's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Jeff Chiba really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Beckham. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Gattuso. Seedorf. Oh, they could break here. And this is Ibrahimovic. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Beckham. Now it's Batistuta. Caught offside that time. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Hernes coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
And the through ball. Rummenigge. That's tidy. And it's Iniesta. And this is Ibrahimovic. They've scored! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time.
Can he finish? Goal! Fenerbahce! And they're back in front. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Fenerbahce go into the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Tries to pass it through. And this is Ibrahimovic.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Beckham. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, super ball. Real chance! Oh, taken with style. They have stolen level at the last. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And time is up. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps one team might be happier, but at the final reckoning, it's honours even and no complaints.